Good morning, children. Today we are going to study second chapter of English. Children, you have heard, read many stories. Today we are going to listen to another story of two girls, Rima and Malti. Rima was very fashionable and Malti was opposite of her. How their journey was together, that we are going to see in today's lesson, odd one in. How was the first day of school? Asked mother as Rima sat down for dinner. Okay, Rima shrugged. No lesson, just settling in. As Rima sat down for dinner, her mother asked, how was the day of school? Since it was the first day, Rima shrugged. Okay, shrug means with disinterest. No lessons, just settling in. Settling in means moving to new place and becoming comfortable over there. So children, you are aware about it. Since the first day of school, there are no lessons, only teachers and students introduce themselves and you are given a place to sit. That is settling in. Any new girl in your class? Inquired her father, Mr. Sen. Only one, Malti. And she's funny, grins Rima, as she helped herself to the salad. Rima's father, Mr. Sen, asked her, any new girl in your class? Children, you know that every academic year you can see some new faces in your class. So Rima's father also wanted to know if any new girl has come to her class. So Rima said, only one. Her name is Malti. She's funny, grins Rima. Grimes means she made an ugly expression with face. Why do you say that? Asked Mr. Singh. She can't speak much English. She has come from another state, sniffed Rima, naming one at the other end of the country. Mr. Singh was a bit shocked and asked Rima, why do you say her funny? Sniffed Rima. Sniff means without interest or respect. She said she can't speak English properly and she has come from another state, other end of the country. Oh, children from that state are supposed to be clever. They are especially good at maths, said Mr. Sin quietly. Well, this one does not seem smart at all. Oily hair, bindi and all. Good morning, teacher, mimicked Rima. While Rima said she is funny, her father, Mr. Singh, told her that children from that state are supposed to be clever, intelligent. Rima said, but this girl does not seem to be smart, oily hair, bindi and all. Rima mimicked her. Mimic means imitated, did her action. Rima showed how she wished teacher. Good morning. Her parents exchanged glances. Rima was the only child. They doted on her. But she could be insufferable at times. I do hope you and your friends will not make things difficult too for Malti, sighed Mr. Sen as he rose from the table. Rima's parents exchanged glances means they started looking at each other. They were shocked to see such behavior of Rima. They doted her. Doted means they showed love. They loved her. But she could be insufferable at times. Insufferable means annoying, unpleasant. No one can tolerate it. So all this conversation was going on a dining table, dinner hall. Mr. Sen rose up from the table and said, I hope you and your friends will not make things difficult for Malti. And Rima and her friends again had already decided to do that. Next morning, the minute Malti entered the class, they all chorused, Good morning. Poor Malti, she did not realize that they were making fun of her. She beamed back at them and replied, Good morning. So next day, when Malti entered the classroom, all said together how Malti used to say, like good morning. Poor Malti, she did not realize, she did not understand that they were making fun of her. She beamed back with smiling face at them and replied, Good morning. Shahnaz giggled. Why do you put so much oil on your hair? She asked rudely. Malti looked offended, but did not reply. And the skirt's so long, said Claire catchily. Shahnaz giggle means laughed, and asked rudely to Malti, why you put so much oil on your hair? And Claire said catily means unkindly, and your skirt is so long. Malti flushed. She was about to say something when teacher entered. As the class progressed, everyone was surprised to see Malti raise her hand whenever teacher asked a question. Yes, Malti, you answer, said teacher. Malti answered correctly and teacher nodded in appreciation. Malti flush means became red and hot. She was going to say something to them, but teacher entered the class and the class began. When teacher used to ask any question, Malti raised her hand. Everyone was surprised. Malti answered all the questions correctly. Teacher appreciated her. So children, when you score good marks, when you give correct answer in the class, your teacher also appreciate you by saying good, excellent. Same way, Malti also got appreciation from her teacher. When Rima recounted this at home, her mother said, Sounds like a clever girl. What is the use? Said Rima uncharitably. Her English is so atrocious. So whatever happened in school, Rima recounted. Recounted means told. Told at home. Mother said, Malti sounds to be clever girl. But Rima uncharitably, unkindly said, What is the use of her English? What is the use of that? Her English is so atrocious. Atrocious means very poor, very bad, poor quality. The same may be said of your Hindi, countered Mr. Sen sharply. He was getting quite sick of Rima's attitude. Mr. Sen said to Rima, same thing may be said of your Hindi, since Rima was not good in Hindi. Mr. Sen did not like his daughter's Rima's attitude. Even Mr. Sen did not like it. That night, Rima's parents discussed the matter. We put Rima into a good school to make her smart and confident. I'm afraid she's turning into quite little snob, said Mr. Sen sadly. So that night, Rima's parents discussed the matter. They have put Rima in good school to make her confident, smart. But father sadly said, Rima is turning into a little snob. Snob means one who thinks is much better than others. The following Saturday was the inter-house singing competition. Rima was participating in English song category. and was surprised to see Malti's name in the list of participants for Hindi song category. Oily plates sing also? She said snarlily to Claire. Crocs you mean, giggled Claire. So following Saturday, there was inter-house singing competition. Rima was participating in English song category. Rima was surprised to see Malti's name also in list in Hindi song category. Oily plates sings too? Oily plates means she used to put so much of oil to her hair. So she said oily plates sings too? Rima snarlily means in a nasty manner, said to Claire. Claire laughingly said, you mean croaks. Croaks means the sound which frog makes. They were to be proved wrong. Malti sang beautifully. She had a melodious and well-trained voice. Rima and her gang had decided to cheer when Malti sang, but there was such an absolute silence. They did not dare to. They were sure to get caught. When Malti finished, the principal was the first one to start clapping, followed by teachers and students. No one was surprised when Malti won the first prize. Rima did come first in her category. Somehow she felt no joy. So Rima and her gang thought she will sing like crocs, like frog, but they were proved wrong. Malti sang beautifully. Her voice was melodious, beautiful, well-trained. Rima and her gang had decided to judge Germans make a rude remark in loud voice, but they were not able to do, since there was absolute silence. And if they would have done so, then surely they would have been caught. After Malti finished singing, principal was the first one to start clapping, and then teachers and students. Malti won first prize in her category, and Rima did come first in her category, but Rima was not happy with her prize because Malti was also the winner of the competition. As the term progressed, it was abundantly clear to all that Malti was a bright child. She was quiet, studious, and intelligent. She fared well in sport as well as in studies. Her forte was mathematics. Her simple appearance belied a sharp and nimble brain. Slowly, many of the girls began seeking her help in mathematics, help which she readily and cheerfully gave. The teachers had liked the respectful, intelligent girl from the beginning. Now girls from the class also befriended her. So, as the term got over, it was clear that Malti was clever, bright, studious, intelligent girl. She was not only good in studies, but she was well in sports and singing too. She was all-rounder. Her forte was mathematics. Forte means she do well in mathematics. Her simple appearance belied a sharp and nimble brain. Belie means give false impression of something or somebody. And nibble means she was able to think and understand very quickly. Many girls from the class started asking her to help them in mathematics, and she readily and cheerfully helped them. Teachers liked her since she was intelligent, respectful from beginning, and slowly her class girls also started liking her and became friend with her. Befriended means became friend with her. Not Rima and her clique though. They stubbornly disliked Malti. They were a stylish lot, and nothing that Malti did could alter the fact that she was not their type. They never lost a chance to poke fun at her, particularly her English. So other girls from the class became friend of Malti, but Rima and her clique dislike her. Clique means a small group of friends who do not allow others to join them. So Rima and her friends were stylish and Malti was exactly opposite of them. They never lost a chance to make fun of her English. Malti felt bad about their behavior. One day, she was on the verge of tears when Rima mocked at her mercilessly because she said ask instead of ask. So Malti felt bad about their behavior. She was on verge means very near of tears when Rima mocked her. Mock means tease her because Malti said ask instead of saying ask. Her voice trembling, Malti said, I knew my English is weak. Yours is good. Please, will you help me to improve it? I won't be able to help you, my dear, replied Rima with an exaggerated accent. Speaking proper English isn't easy for you countrified types. So Malti in a trembling means shaking voice, said, I know my English is weak, poor, and yours is good. Will you help me to improve it? Rima said, I won't be able to help you. Speaking proper English, good English, is not easy for you countrified type. Malti's face turned red. She wanted to retort, but could not find the right words. She burst into tears and ran off. That was horrid, Rima, said Shahnaz. Yes, agreed Neha and Claire roundly. Rima was shocked. Her own friends had turned against her. She walked off in a huff. So after Rima said that speaking English is not easy for people like you, I will not able to help you. Malti's face turned red. She wanted to retort. Retort means wanted to say something angrily, but she couldn't find any word to say. She cried and ran from there. Shena told Rima that was horrid. Horrid means unpleasant, unkind. And her other friends, Neha and Claire, also agreed to it. Rima was shocked when her friends had turned against her. Rima walked in huff. Huff means in an angry mood. She was very upset. Mr. Sen found her subdued over lunch, but decided not to ask anything. Rima knew that she had behaved very badly. She was too proud to admit it even to herself. So during lunch, Mr. Sen found his daughter Rima subdued, means very quiet. Rima realized her mistake and knew that she had behaved very badly. And Rima was proud to admit to herself that she went wrong. So children, what we have to learn from this story? That we should never judge anybody by their outer appearance. Whatever we have, our beauty, our family, everything is a gift from God. So we should never have attitude on such things. From Malti, we have to take inspiration that if we are good in any subject, we should help others who are in need, who are poor in that subject in our class. See children, God has given us two hands. One to help yourself, to ourselves, and second hand to help others. And from Rima, we should learn to admit our mistake. If you have done anything wrong, accept it. Admit it instead of speaking lie. Thank you, children.